What's up everybody, my name is Dave and welcome back to another episode in the series of the 2026 experiments. Now we're on to the third episode of this particular series. We have already taken a look at England, we've already taken a look at Spain, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Italian leagues. Now I'm going to be trying to bring you one of these episodes, or possibly even two every week. Now I think we've only got 3 to go, then we can run the requests episode where you guys can kind of request what you want to see, and you know, we'll go from there really. Obviously today we're going to be doing the Italian leagues though, and we're going to jump straight into it. If you guys haven't seen any of the other videos, please do go and check them out. Actually, I shouldn't really be clicking on Italy. As you can see, wow, their manager is Federico Marchetti, the Italian goalkeeper. Shouldn't really be showing you the world ranking. We're going to take a bigger look at that in the future. But we'll go from the Serie A here, and we'll see what's going on. Now, Juventus are still winning it. I don't think there's much changes in there from what we've seen before. A lot of the teams up there are teams that we're used to seeing up there. So over, the last 10 years or so, not much has happened. We can check obviously the stages, and obviously that's how it was going. We're going to go from the history though and check the last winners of this tournament, see who's been winning this recently. So of course we're going to be looking from here, 2015-16. Juventus have won every single year bar one, where they finished second. No real shocks in the teams that have come up. Napoli, Roma, Sampdoria are up there, along with AC Milan as well. But Juventus have won 9 out of the 10, or 10 out of the 11 rather, tournaments or trophies that we have seen. I think it's 10, 3, 6, 9. No, it's 11. Won 10 out of the 11 league titles, which is very, very impressive. Have a quick look at the record, see if many have been broken. Highest attendance is only at 70,000, which you probably see bigger attendances than that. And see if any other worst team disciplines: 74 yellow cards and 10 red cards for AC Milan. That was in the first season of this experiment. Other than that, I don't think much would have changed. The biggest wins, I mean, this year there was a 5-0. High scoring games, not much to open their eyes really. Most games without losing, that could be an interesting one. 51 games, Juventus. Geez, that is very, very impressive. Most team goals, you got most team conceded. Go with players. Top goal scorers for the last 10 years or so: Higuain, Icardi, Duvan Zapata. Most recently, Igor Gumares, I think that is, from AC Milan, a young regen. Looks very, very solid. 23-year-old from Portugal. We've had a look at the Serie A though, and as you can see, that's what it looks like. We'll quickly look at the Serie B now. Torino have won the most recent tournament in that one. Parma are up there now, which is good to see as well, obviously after their liquidation. Past winners of this though: Cagliari won the first one, Bari, Cesena. Lazio actually got relegated. They must have come back up pretty quickly. Ternana Calcio, Carpi, Verona, Bari, Cesena, Spezia Calcio winning it. Very decent indeed as well. And it's also good to see Parma up there. So when did they get back promoted? Well, they got promoted pretty quickly, 2016-17. As you can see, Parma there had that relegation down, and they did pretty well. They've been in this league quite a long while though, so not much changes for them there. We're now going to look at the managers, which everyone likes to, of course, always see. And we'll check out the Serie A managers first. We can only find the Serie A and Serie B managers, but we'll start with Juventus, who have got Antonio Conte in charge. Must have been doing a very, very good job for them. Didier Deschamps is manager of AC Milan. Paco Gemes at AS Roma. Claudio Terzi at Empoli. Leonardo Jardim at Napoli. Marcelino Internazionale. Stolz Solbakken at Palermo. Nicola Cacchia from Udinese. Graziano Pelle, the Southampton striker, is at Sassuolo. Sergio Pernas as Sampdoria boss, Roberto Stelloni at Frosinone Calcio, Fabio Caravolo at Lazio, Ronald Koeman at Fiorentina, Michele Triano at Bari, Andrea Stramaccioni at Atalanta, Roberto Breda at Pescara Calcio, Besni Cassi at Chivio, Emiliano Viviano at Carpi, Guglielmo Stendardo at Calgary, and Ciro Immobile, the striker, is at Spezia Calcio. Wow, some of them were a mouthful. I do apologise for any of the pronunciations that I got wrong just there. And now we'll look at the Serie B managers, see if anyone interesting is here. Vladimir Petkovic is Torino boss, Massimo Rastielli at Salernitana Calcio, Daniele Capelli is Livorno boss, Marco Sau, the striker, in current day is Hellas Verona manager. Filippo Inzaghi, who was AC Milan manager, is now AS Cittadella boss. Gianluca Grassadonia is Virtus Nankiono boss. Domenico Stalloni is Genoa boss. Leonardo Semplici is Albino Leffe boss. Claudio Bellucci is Cesena boss. Gennaro Gattuso is Pisa Calcio boss. This is the Gattuso, of course, an Italian legend in some people's eyes. 73 appearances. Had a very strong career, of course, at AC Milan. A couple of years at at Rangers rather, which is quite interesting. Moving on again quite swiftly. Federico Viviani is Cremonese boss. Lorenzo Tonelli is Bologna boss. Giacomo Bonaventura is Tonana Calcio boss. Marco Emilia, the goalkeeper, is Perugia Calcio boss. Paolo Favoretto is Parma boss. Provercelli don't have a manager. Andrea Consigli is boss of Ascoli, and Luigi Vitale is Modena boss. Again, I hugely apologise if I got any of those pronunciations wrong. But now we're going to look at the cup competitions, see if there is who's been winning these cups, etc. So what we're going to look at is quickly go on the schedule of this team. Super Cup, may as well have a quick look at, which I'm sure Juventus have probably been dominating. We'll look at the past winners. Juventus have won the majority. Apart from 3, Napoli won the 1 year, Roma and AC Milan the other year. Juventus have taken part in all but one of them, which is very, very interesting indeed. Palermo and Roma were in the 21-22 season. Next one we're going to look at, we're not going to look at the Champions League until one of the last few. We're going to look at the TIM Cup. We'll look at the past winners of that. Roma, been very mixed. Juventus have only won 2 in the last 11 years. Roma have won 4. You've got Napoli winning 2. AC Milan on there. Udinese, Sampdoria as well. So very interesting there. That has been a bit of a mixed competition just there as well. And then we're going to finally look at if there is anything else. I think that is the last tournament. Yes, it is. So I think that does now mark the end of this experiment and the installment here in Italy. So if you guys haven't already, please do drop us a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. You can also check out my YouTube channel, which is in the description of this video. And of course, until next time guys, look after yourselves, and I'll see you all next time.